G'day guys, this is Tia back with another Fallout 76 guide. In this one I'm going to show you how to give your camp and workshop turrets absolute max power, which will completely max out their damage potential. Using two simple tips in this video, you can increase all of your turrets' damage output by 150%. And yes, that is multiplicative. Let's get into it. Alright, so first things first, all of the available turrets that you can place at your camp and workshop have a set amount of base damage that will change and max out once you reach level 50. While you are below level 50, your placed turrets will do slightly reduced damage. The data miners have dug up exactly what these damage values are, so shout out to Waster for that. Anyways, I'll list out how much damage each turret does at base value, and to be clear, this is how much damage each shot will deal. So to start off with, we have the regular machine gun. This will deal 10 damage when you're below level 50, and it will deal 15 damage while you're above level 50. Then we have the heavy machine gun, which will deal 20, and then go up to 25. These are obviously going to be the weaker turrets out of the lot, but will be your cheapest and most affordable option. Then we have the regular laser turret, which will deal 20 damage, and then going up to 22 damage once you reach level 50. Then we have the heavy laser turret, which will deal 30 damage and then moving up to 35 damage once you reach level 50. And what's actually interesting about both of these laser turrets is that Bethesda has forgotten to give them the weapon type energy keyword in the files. So while they do shoot lasers, they do not technically count as energy weapons and will not activate perks like electrical absorption, which is kind of frustrating. Anyway, next up we have the missile launcher turret, which will deal 100 damage while you're below level 50, and once you reach level 50, it will do 125 damage, which is a huge number compared to the others. However, this can easily be blocked out with the fireproof perk or a dense chest piece, although it is still very good against regular enemies instead of players. And then finally, we have the shotgun turret, which will deal 40 damage while below level 50, and then once you reach level 50 it will deal 50 damage. But it is handy to know that the shotgun turret will act like other shotguns that the player can use, meaning that the shotgun turret does divide its damage evenly amongst each of the 8 pallets, so you'll most likely see some diminishing returns with its damage output, especially since it also has a 90% damage drop off range penalty as well, which is kind of a nuisance. And obviously let's not forget that you will have to equip the home defense perk to place some of these turrets. That's just the way they work, but I have to dispel some rumors here that the home defense perk does not increase your turret's damage or health or attributes in any which way. It just simply allows you to place the higher grade turrets like missile launchers or heavy lasers. Alright, so we now know how much damage every single turret does and a little bit about how they function. Now that that information has been stated, we can move on and I can show you all how to pump these numbers up massively. So for starters, the first step to increasing all of your placeable turrets' damage is simple. You just have to equip the Demolition Expert perk. No, seriously, that's all you have to do for this first step. Yes, I'm being serious. While you have the Demolition Expert perk card equipped, you are increasing your placed turrets' damage by 100%. Both myself and the data miners are baffled that this is even a thing, and we aren't sure why this is working, but it does. If you have max rank of Demolition Expert equipped on your character and place a turret down, your turret will do 100% more multiplicative damage than normal, which is no joke. This essentially doubles all of those numbers I stated previously. And to be clear, this bonus damage will go away if you remove the Demolition perk card. That bonus damage will only exist while you have the perk card equipped. So yeah, I bet you guys didn't know that. I certainly didn't. Well, I'll bet you also didn't know about step 2. The second and final way to increase your turret's damage is to locate a magazine. The one we will be chasing is called Backwoodsman 10. What this does is it increases your camp and workshop turret damage by a further 50%, which is also multiplicative, meaning our base damage numbers are actually quite powerful with both the perk and the magazine equipped at the same time. And yeah, unfortunately, this extra 50% damage is only going to be active on your turrets for the duration of the magazine itself, which will be 30 minutes, which can also be extended to 60 minutes if you use the Curator perk, so keep that in mind. So yeah guys, this is every way that you can currently buff your camp turret damage. As of right now, there is nothing else in the game that will bolster turret damage further, although this may change in the future. And to recap quickly, all you need to do is equip a max rank of Demolition Expert for that extra 100% multiplicative damage, and then all you need to do on top of that is equip the Backwoodsman 10 magazine for another further 50% multiplicative damage. Now you might be wondering, Tia, why the hell would I want to make my turrets deal more damage? And my answer to that is, I don't fucking know, but now you can do it if it ever tickles your fancy to do so. And as you could see throughout this video, the turrets are no joke and absolutely shred through my tank character Thor, and can easily take out large groups of enemies as well as tougher enemies like Scorch Beasts and hordes of super mutants. Who knows, this might even be a viable strategy against the Scorch Beast Queen if you get enough coordinated players to place camps with a boatload of turrets targeting the Queen. So before we end the video, let's do some math and calculate how much damage each turret should be doing if you are above level 50, have Backwoodsman 10 active, and the Demolition Expert perk card equipped. So firstly, the regular machine gun turret should be doing 37.5 damage per shot, which is a pretty massive increase from what it was doing previously. The heavy machine gun should be doing 62.5 damage per shot, which is huge. The laser turret should be doing 55 damage per shot, and the heavy laser turret should be doing 87.5 damage per shot, both massive increases. While we have the missile launcher that should be doing a whopping 312.5 damage per missile, which is absolutely huge for a turret that has infinite ammo, keep that in mind. And finally, we have the shotgun turret, which should be doing 125 damage per shot, but keep in mind that this damage will get divided evenly amongst each of the 8 pellets, so keep that in mind. Anyways, that's going to do it for me. A massive shout out to all my current Patreons. You legends help fuel the content on this channel, so thank you for your support. If you'd like to support me further, then consider becoming a member on Patreon or maybe a member on the channel. All of that stuff can be located in the description along with my other social medias, including the link to the Discord. Be sure to join that if you want to see. And be sure to subscribe and like the video if you enjoyed. I've been Tia, and I'll catch us in the next one. Welcome to Valhalla.